Hey guys, Chris with Wolverine Lawn Care. It's been a while since our last video. It's been busy, it's been hot. Unfortunately, I hadn't been busy with lawn care because everything's dead here in Oklahoma. But my primary job has been real busy. Anyway, I wanted to talk to you guys about something today. A word that's been weighing heavily on my head today with my job. And it applies for any job, not just lawn care or whatever you do full time. And that word's accountability. For a lot of us, it seems like a very simple concept, guys. But apparently, it's not for a lot of people. I'll just try to give you the simplest definition that I can think of off the top of my head. Taking responsibility for what you're doing. Taking responsibility for what you're responsible for. You're given a task, you do it to the best of your ability, and you go on. Apparently, I think if you look at previous generations, it was kind of a given. I think our grandparents' generation. Hell, look at the World War II generation. I think they call it the greatest generation ever. Most of them were drafted into World War II. It was just a lot of them volunteered too. It's just their duty, and they knew that, and they carried that into their lives afterwards. They kept that honor and that accountability that they learned probably at a very young age from their parents. I mean, like I said, accountability is not a new concept, but it sure as hell seems like it is nowadays. And it frustrates the hell out of me. We all go to work, we work hard. We usually get paid about the same amount of money as everyone around us, but not everyone works the same or puts the same effort in. And it's frustrating. And I know it's not just me. I know everywhere is like this, guys, and it's frustrating. But and it goes to what we do, our lawn care stuff. We're given a yard to maintain. It's 3-4 simple things you got to do. Edge, blow, mow, and weed eat. I mean, that's as simple as you can get, guys. And it's the same task those very basic things are what you should be doing at every yard. But unfortunately, it's not always the case. Occasionally you get thrown a bush trimming job or a tree trimming job, or some. If you're into the hardscaping stuff, you do a flower bed or something. But that's extra stuff. If you're given a yard to maintain through a lawn care business, that's just the 4 main things you do. I mean, and it shouldn't change. I've heard guys, we don't have to edge every week because it doesn't really need it. And hey, yeah, if it doesn't, honestly, I've never been to a yard that doesn't need it every week. Even the ones that are dead, I don't know why. I don't know the physicality behind it, but it seems like the edges, where the edge is, always grows. That's the one part that grows. I don't know why. Like I said, it's weird, but I've never had a property that I didn't have to weed eat, at least every time I was there. Most of my yards are actually every other week, and I always have to edge every yard. I've got one yard that I do weekly, and every week I've got to. Now they do water, but I have to edge it every week. And sometimes I've got to actually put a little effort into it, because sometimes it can get pretty bad. But like I said, it's just a simple concept, guys. I think it's if you look at some of these other YouTube channels with lawn care guys, they try to give you life lessons and this and that, and I think this could be one of them. Just carry this on with anything. If you're and like I said, it applies to any job. Cleaning houses. I'm a forklift driver full time. And we're given tasks throughout the day. And you know, I know what I'm supposed to do. I do it, and you know, I go on. But you know, I think it's just something everybody should strive to do. Like I said, I think it's a lost concept on a lot of people. A lot of people don't care. You know, I've seen a lot of people, oh, I don't really care if it gets done, you know, a certain way or this and that. And, you know, I don't know. I can't imagine what the rest of their life was like. But, you know, I try not to live my life that way. And hey, I know we all have bad days. There's days, hell, I don't even want to get out and mow. But, you know, when I do, even in those bad days, if I do go out and mow, I still do those 4 things. I still am accountable for what I'm doing because I'm getting paid to do it. I mean, that's the important thing. You know, you are getting paid to do a job, and you should do it the way you're supposed to do it. So, anyway, guys, you know, let me know what you think about this. You know, if you guys have had any issues with accountability, I'm sure a lot of you guys that have employees definitely know what I'm talking about. I don't personally have any, but you know, I know you guys have probably dealt with this on a personal level. You know, employees not doing exactly what they're needing to do. So, anyway, like, comment, subscribe. Hopefully, we'll get some kind of mowing footage to you. You know, it's like I said, it's been hot here in Oklahoma. I've had a bunch of cancellations. We got a little bit of rain this week, a little bit last week. It's starting to cool down just a little bit if you consider 98 degrees cool. But when you've had triple digits for like a week straight, you know, 98 degrees doesn't feel too bad. But anyway, like, subscribe, comment, guys. Thanks.